everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the Gift of Gab show. I am your host and your go-to girl, Gabby Smith. I'm so excited today because I am in the West Loop of Chicago at 1219 West Madison at BlowOut Junkie. BlowOut Junkie is a hair salon that focuses on hair and makeup, and I'm here with the manager, Hannah Colby. Hannah, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Well, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us a little bit more about your concept, BlowOut Junkie. How many locations do you have?
So we have two locations. There's one in the West Loop where we currently are, and then we have another one in River North at 445 West Huron.
So how did the concept get started?
So it's owned by three sisters who are both working moms, and so their inspiration behind it was something that you could get done and has a little extra time on your hands, because as you know, like being a mom and working, you don't have a whole lot of time in the morning to make yourself beautiful and get your hair done. You probably have, I don't know, 5-10 minutes to make whatever happen. So if you come get a blowout, on average our blowouts last between 4 to 7 days depending on your hair type, and that opens up your whole schedule for the rest of the week, and that's just one less thing you have to worry about in the morning and get out the door faster.
So it lasts 4 to 7 days, so that means you don't have to wash your hair for 4 to 7 days. Yep. Your hair stays the same. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Now, I know you obviously do women. Do you also focus on men's hair?
Yeah, so our main focus is on women. We do men blowouts. I know like right now like longer hair is kind of in style for men, going off like the man bun thing. So yeah, we definitely do men, but definitely women are our main focus.
And kids too, right? I've seen some cute kids come out of here with their hair braided and lots of cute styles.
Yeah, for birthday parties and whatnot.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Mother-daughter.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
Yeah.
So now that it's summertime, it's really hot. So what are some of your tricks for having the perfect hair in all this summer heat?
So I think the key is definitely you need some anti-frizz action. I think everyone gets a little bit more oily, they're sweating a little bit more, so typically you have to wash your hair a little bit more. So dry shampoo is definitely a good go-to for someone with a little bit more oily hair. And then for those of us who are blessed with that big frizzy curly hair, anti-frizz products will definitely save your life. We have a couple right here by hairstyles. That's our go-to.
Okay, so tell us about these products.
So that one right there is our leave-in conditioner. It's super great just to kind of weigh the hair down a tad bit, and so it's not so overactive and frizzy and curly and crazy. It also is usually curlier hair and frizzier hair is dry naturally, so you need all that moisture, as much moisture as you can get in there.
Okay, what about this?
This is like mousse. Now don't think of it as like the crunchy mousse we use when we scrunched our hair.
The stereotype, yes.
Yes, it is not like that at all. It's very light, there's very minimal hold, but it definitely allows you to easily blow dry, cuts down your dry time, and gets that nice smooth blowout.
All right, and our last product.
And this one's probably one of my favorites. It's a spray anti-frizz, and you can use it either when you're blowing out your hair to get rid of that extra frizz and get a sleek blowout, or you can just wear your hair natural and spray it in as just a way to cut down a little bit extra frizz and keep your natural curl intact.
So what about humidity? How should women handle the humidity in their hair?
Like I said, definitely products. I know some people don't like products, but you have to use it, especially in Chicago's humidity. I think we had like 91% last week. Yes. It's definitely just, you gotta blow out your hair or do a couple hacks to kind of get it off your face, because once that moisture gets in there, there's really no turning back for a lot of us.
Now, do you focus on only one certain type of hair, or do you do African American hair? Do you do white hair? It's all different types of hair.
Yeah, we do all kinds of hair. Like I said, depending on your hair texture, we have different techniques as to what you need and how long you can get out of it. And actually, I know African American hair sometimes can be even more of a hassle to do, but it lasts for so much longer because it's usually dry naturally. So once we blow it out, they'll be good for 2-3 weeks and don't have to come back and see us. And once you get that humidity out of there and that frizz out of there, it'll stay sleek for 3 weeks.
Really, that long?
Yes.
So no washing for 3 weeks?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's pretty incredible right there.
Yeah.
So do you have regular customers that come, but sometimes too much heat can be bad for the hair. Do you see that happening?
No. So if you think about it, like, I don't know, 5 years ago, that stick straight hair was in and everyone was using a flat iron every single morning. Because once you get a good blowout in there, it'll last. It'll retain its style. It has memory in it. You're gonna stay sleek and smooth and frizz-free. But once you do it at home and you don't blow dry it so well, and then you're going over it over and over again with a flat iron, that's when the heat damage comes into play. But if you're just getting a blowout once or twice a week and it's good for the rest of the week, it's really not a whole lot of heat damage compared to like what an everyday iron use would be.
So what it used to be back in the day, but now the blowout will last and
yes.
it's not damaging
no.
for all types of hair.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, well, let's talk about some styles that women can do if they have a bad hair day or they just need to do some quick go-to hairstyles at home. So we have a model here, London, who is you're going to show us what you can do for her hair and how it works for people that just have a bad hair day and just need something quick and easy.
Yeah, definitely braids are very trendy right now, and there's so many different styles and things you can do with braids to get off your face. You can do just a simple one and keep it all down, just out of your face, or you can put it all up. You can do buns. The space buns are kind of trendy right now, which is what London's wearing. It's 2 buns instead of the top knot that was trendy a couple years ago. So yeah.
So what about at nighttime? What should women do at night? So they look all great and glamorous during the day, but at nighttime they go to sleep. What do you recommend at night?
So what I usually recommend is splitting the hair in the back and kind of twisting it away from your face and doing 2 Princess Leia-esque buns when you sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning and take a shower, keep it just like that. Just in case if the steam gets to it, let it get to it.
And wear a shower cap?
Yeah, that's very helpful.
Okay.
You can get out, do your makeup, get dressed, everything while it cools back down in the formation that the buns are setting it in, and then take it down and you should be good to go.
Okay, all right, well let's take a look at London's hair.
Okay, so as we were talking earlier, a couple of hairstyles that you can do when you don't have a whole lot of time, and for London, she has her natural hair texture, which is beautifully curly and a little bit frizzy though, so on these hot summer days, there's really she doesn't have time to straighten it, and it's not gonna last her that much. So, some simple tips you can do. These are the space buns I was talking about, just 2 buns, and she has 2 little Dutch braids going back just to add a little something. To prep the hair, when you hop out of the shower, and you can use some of the Kerastase. This is the leave-in conditioner I was talking about earlier, just to keep it nice and moisturized and healthy. And then for frizz fighting power, you can use a little bit of the spray I was talking about earlier as well. Just spray it all over, and then you could even leave it wet like this and just work with the natural texture she already has. Just 2 ponytails and then just kind of work with it until the buns look even.
All right, so you guys, I hopped in the chair. Hannah is doing some French braids on my hair. Now, this style here, if you can't do French braids, what's another alternative?
So this one is, you could just do a twist. You could just twist them on back, just 2 that are out of your face. But really, this is a typical 3-strand braid. This one's kind of opposite though. So you go under with it instead of over to create that effect where it's sitting on top of the hair. It's a little bit more defined.
Well, this is really, really good that you guys have such flexible hours. You open early for all those working moms out there and those moms with the kids that want to have a party here. You guys are really flexible, and I really like that. Now, you have 2 locations. Do you have any plans for the future? Any new ones coming?
We're looking. Yeah, right now we're just looking. There's nothing officially found yet, but we definitely are looking to expand.
Now, are you going to stay focused in Chicago, or are you going to look outside of the city?
We're focusing on Chicago, yeah. We're trying to expand to a little bit more neighborhoods. Right now because our 2 locations right now are fairly close to each other, so we're looking to maybe go a little bit further, maybe a little bit north. But we'll just have to see.
All right, well, best of luck to you, Hannah. You guys have such a great staff, such a great location. You guys got to check them out. BlowOut Junkie, 1219 West Madison in the West Loop of Chicago. And if you're not able to get in here, definitely try some of these styles at home. They're easy, they're quick, especially for all those moms on the go and just people in general that just need something quick and fast. They last, they're fun, and they're really good to have your hair looking very cute all year round. Thanks a lot, Hannah.